Hi everyone, it's me, Princess. How's everyone doing? Happy Halloween. So a few things. We're gonna be doing this today, and I know we didn't meet our goal, but we're still gonna be making the scary graveyard. Hope that's okay with you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have had an awesome Halloween start so far. Hope you guys are gonna have an awesome Halloween. Sorry, I almost touched my glasses. My glasses that aren't here, because usually I don't wear glasses. But let's get started. So the other day, like a week or so ago, I I fucked up. And I kind of, this opened and it fell out, so I don't know how well I'm going to be able to organize this. Also, Gil's making dinner. I probably won't eat because I'm streaming. But he is making dinner, so if you hear noise, that is the noise. Also, it's Halloween, so there's children. But yeah, let's start. Ace Detective Princess Blue Regards back on the case. I'm so not used to standing. I don't know how I feel about this. Our first letter, here we go. Ooh, the documents that are enclosed. Okay. I didn't even know there was a back. There is a back. There's a front. There's also a back. And you're probably can you even see? One of your eyes are covered. Listen, I was an emo kid. I can see fine. I can see just fine. Dear Detective, thank you for responding to our inquiries. You will find enclosed all retained papers pertaining to case 00162639, the killing of Harry Green, by a person or persons unknown at his home in Selby Close, Melbourne, on Saturday, July 9th, 1983. Ugh, I wasn't even born yet. It's so old. We are hoping that you and your team, through re-examination of the evidence, may find some new reason to reopen the case. I can promise you that I probably will need Gil's help for this. So, let's cross our fingers and hope that we don't need him too soon. What's this? First. Thank you for redeeming first. It means nothing. It means nothing. On the next page, you will find a full list of everything enclosed. The key questions we were never able to answer are: who killed Harold Green? Who stole his watch? Why his watch? Why he stole his drip? Who stole the church donation box? Now, what does the church have to do with this? If you believe you can answer these questions, we may have reason to reopen the case and begin investigating again. Despite the time elapsed, if you have a sufficient lead, please pass the details over to the Royal Prosecution Service at thinkfun.com/cold case. From there, we will review if the evidence is sufficient for re-examination. Interesting. Man, I was hoping I didn't have to go on any websites again. Mulberry has never forgotten Harold Green. Please help us find cause to reopen the case. Good luck. Bob Bowden. Melbourne Police Archives. Okay. So the documents enclosed are the local newspaper. You have a local newspaper right here. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yes, the local newspaper. We'll read this in a second. I need to sit down. But I can't sit down because of the location at which I am at. I'm sorry. The location at which I am at. My, stuff is over here. This is where I sit. I have an L-shaped desk. This is what it looks like when I'm just, when I'm silent. I'm literally just doing, hand movements. Because I'm weird like that. Okay. Scene report, floor plan for, I guess, his house. Scene of crime, photography, kitchen, sideboard, autopsy, flyer, more photographs. You know what? We can worry about this later. For right now, we'll put this over here. So we can come back and look at it later. I forgot I had makeup on. I'm like touching my face because I don't wear makeup often. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't do my makeup like ever. Hold on, you guys are singing. You're singing? You're talking to me. It means you're first. It means you redeemed first. Ooh, now you guys fighting. Watch streak reach. Gil is currently on a 3-stream streak. Ayy. Sorry, hold on. Forgot I can't twerk on stream. It's not allowed. This is what I do this stuff though off like when I'm streaming. This is why I have a VTuber. So I can be inappropriate. Suspicious death in the community. Elderly man tragically found dead in his own home Saturday evening. Local resident Harold Green was found dead at his home on Saturday after an apparent intruder ransacked his house. Police said Mr. Green, 82, was pronounced dead at the scene by paramedics on Saturday evening. Does he have a family? Because if so, that's sad. But if not, it's a little less sad because man was 82. He was 82. He was going to die soon anyway. Sources say the cause of death was not yet determined and no murder weapon has been recovered. Suspicious death has sent shockwaves through the quiet village of Melbury, and in particular the close-knit community of St. Mary's, the church with which Mr. Green was closely associated. Well, I think someone in the church did it, because we have the information from the church. Also, I think there's no murder weapon because he was just shocked. He was just so surprised that somebody entered his house that he just died. That's why there's no murder weapon. The alarm was raised after Mr. Green was noticeably absent from the annual St. Mary's Church fete, F-E-T-E. I've never seen this word a day in my life, which he had been reportedly planning to attend. James Foster, 74, who lives next door to Mr. Green, said he'd already given a statement to the police. He was up and about in the morning. I know that. It wasn't until evening that an ambulance pulled up outside, sirens wailing, and half an hour later the cops were sealing off the area. Now, James, 74, how do you know? How do you really know? How does he really know? Detective Inspector Dennis Whitaker said, This is an ongoing investigation, so I can't comment on specifics, but I would like to invite anyone in the vicinity of Selby Close yesterday to get in touch with us, especially if you heard or saw anything unusual. Harold is survived by his son Jason. Aw, so sad. Both he and the church community have asked for their privacy to be respected during this difficult time. I'm sorry, the church? What privacy does the church get in this time? Plans for his historic streetlights slammed. Ooh, this could be interesting. Plans to replace the historic streetlights around Belden Village Green have been branded madness by local residents. The lights originally run on gas before being adapted for electricity around 100 years ago. Yeah, maybe murder solving time. Yippee! Yippee! The lights originally run on gas before being adapted for electricity around 100 years ago. Maybe I need to move this so I can see the comments. Cause I keep having to do this, and it's not helping anyone. Happy Halloween to everyone. Also, exactly. Happy Halloween. I'm gonna be my back hurts. Now you can see my full body and my chub. Hope it's appetizing for you guys. Around 100 years ago, are part of a local landscape and fondly remembered by residents of the village who have moved further afield. They survived everything the elements have thrown at them. They've survived wars, and now some idiot at the council wants to replace them with concrete posts and brushed aluminum. It's a farce, said local resident Jeff. His name is Jeff, but I like calling him Geoff. Geoff Cooper, 57. Now, Jeff Cooper, 57. Why are you in this paper? Residents have started a campaign under the banner SOS Save Our Streetlights. Okay. And a number of fundraising activities are planned by the campaign group. Hope it's appetizing? Yes, I hope my body's appetizing. Why can't it be appetizing? Darius. I hope my body is nice, okay? I'm insecure. We'll fight this tooth and nail, said retired teacher Pat Singleton, 68. Why are there ages in here? Do we care? The council needs to know that they can't ride rough sod over the feelings of the community. I'll train myself to one of these beautiful historic lights before I let these Philistines destroy them. Councillor George Appleby, how come we don't have an age for Councillor Appleby? On behalf of the council said, we are considering a number of options vis-a-vis communal illumination in the vicinity, but no outcomes have been finalized at this moment in time. The world news, locust plague, worse than living memory. Oh no. Look great. Bestie, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying. I've actually lost a lot of weight. The locust swarm of biblical proportions is threatening cash crops in newly farmed areas of East Africa. According to aid agencies in the area, these newly developed farms were meant... That was going to bother me, sorry. Were meant to generate much-needed income for locals of the area, said a spokesman. But this mega swarm has wiped out everything before they had a chance to get established. Markets fall sharply after bad news. Better times ahead, according to latest airline survey. UN calls for closer ties. Booming Marvel, Mr. This might be a little important. I don't think it is though, so we're just gonna close that news article. What's next? Scene report? Is this a scene report? This is the autopsy report. I wish they had this shit number. I'm gonna assume this is the scene report. Yes. Identity of remains, if known. Harold Green. Time, date and time found. He was found at 1901. What is that? 9 minus 2 is 7. He was found at 7:01 p.m. Last known alive at 8:55. Oh, that's in the morning. That's in the morning. Last known alive at 8:55 in the morning. Got it. A.m. Age 52. Sex male. Height 5'7". Okay, short king. Weight 183. Clothing and possessions: purple dress shirt, khaki trousers, house slippers. Love a good house slipper. Description as to where remains found and contact materials of body. Victim's house. 4 shall be closed. Front room between kitchen and utility room. Interesting. Scene temperature regulated? No. Scene temperature was 27 degrees Celsius. Where's my phone? I need to know. Babe, you know where my phone is? Thank you. I need to know what 27 degrees Celsius is to Fahrenheit. Let me just ask Siri. 27 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. .6 degrees Fahrenheit. Why the fuck was his house so hot? Skin temperature was also... His skin temperature was the same temperature as the scene temperature. That's not okay. If 5'7" is a short king, then you're a proud tiny god. Thank you. You're welcome. State of scene. Disorganized. Drawers and cupboards open. Broken china plates on floor. Oven set at mark 2. Warm. I bet it is. Turned off at 1957, so 7:56. Box marked for Jason on the kitchen counter. Do you think Jason did it? Do you think his son did it? Posture of remains supine. I don't know what supine means. Congealed blood pooled behind head recently disturbed. I really think that he fainted and he just hit his head and like boom bam bing. That's how he died. Supine. Position is when a person lies flat on their back with their face and torso pointing upward. Okay, so not ass up. Got it. Is there a position name for ass up? Liver mortis. He had all them scratches on his back. Rigor mortis. What? 3. 3 in his neck, jaw 1, shoulder 2. He's got 3 necks? What does this mean? I'm so confused. What do you guys understand? It just flew out of my hand. You guys understand what this means? Does this make sense to you? You're gonna say, 5'7" isn't tall, but short is kind of pushing it. Oh, I just love calling people 5'7" short kings. Because it's fun. I mean, I can't really talk. As you can see, I'm not that tall. I'm 5'2.5". I'm not that tall. I'm like right below average height for women. So, fingerprint sample obtained for Harold Green was there, Barbara Fuller, James Foster, and Jason Green. Now, James Foster, I'm recalling from this news article, is his next door neighbor. Why was James in his apartment? Why were there fingerprints? James, what were you doing? I think James did it. I don't trust James. Barbara Fuller. Who is Barbara Fuller? Have we heard Barbara Fuller? Why does that name sound familiar? It probably doesn't. I'm just making shit up. I'm looking for her name in here. She's lucky. I don't see her name. It's always a James. Leave James alone. Nah. You can't trust James. It is always a James. Anyone whose name starts with the letter J, automatically suspicious. Unique set unknown prints identified. There have not been any unknown prints identified, so that's interesting. Locations dusted, front door, downstairs, internal doors. Okay, so in the front door they found Harold's fingerprints, Barbara's fingerprints, and Jason's fingerprints. What the fuck? So they dusted the front door, downstairs internal doors, display cabinet, oven, kitchen door, kitchen counter, banister, upstairs doors. They have found Harold's fingerprints, Barbara's fingerprints, and Jason's fingerprints. James's fingerprints have not been found in any of these locations, but they've been found. Fingerprint samples obtained. Oh wait, no, okay. I'm stupid. James's fingerprints have not been found anywhere, but they have his fingerprints just in case. That's what it is. They have found Barbara's fingerprints though, and Jason's. I'm trying to see something. They found Barbara's on the front door, downstairs internal doors, the kitchen door, the kitchen counter. That's it. Barbara's suspicious. James is still suspicious. I don't care. He's not been crossed off yet. Blood analysis. No significant splatter around body. Large pooling behind victim's head, approximately 2 pints. Oh, that's a lot of pints. Blood pool is type AB. Okay, so I'm guessing that's its blood type. No traces found elsewhere at address. Additional comments. Linen suit laid out on bed in master bedroom. So he was going somewhere. Domestic animal retrieved from scene and transported. Oh, he had a little baby. Oh, he had a cat. So let's do a cat rescue. Oh, he had a little baby cat. Name Brian Walsh. Okay. So Brian did this. I'm not going to say Brian's suspicious, but Brian is suspicious. He's a suspect. I can't trust anybody, anywhere. If James didn't do this crime, he definitely did another. Exactly. Kitty, yeah, kitty. Okay, we have the autopsy report here. Examiners D. Sullivan, J. Hayes, and G. Weber are witnesses. Race is Caucasian. The body's been identified by his son, Jason Green. Let's see. Date of birth, 2nd of February. Was that an Aquarius? He's an Aquarius? Interesting. Interesting, Harold. Initial findings. There is no evidence. Sorry. I forgot. I don't have my VTuber, so I can't just have this in my face. I have to, you have to see me. There is no evidence of post-mortem activity with or movement of the body beyond that which can be accounted to documented medical investigative procedures. The cat named Brian Walsh? No, the cat's name's not Brian Walsh. We don't know the cat's name, actually. No, I'm sorry. I got distracted by my phone. People are messaging me. It is so hot in this house. Usually I'm not wearing all these clothes. I do have clothes on, but I'm not wearing all of this. Thank you. Gil just like walked over, hands up, because he's cooking, and there's just a slow walk, and just staring at me, and then he turns the heat down. He's so precious. I love this man. Anyway, there's evidence of post-mortem putrefaction or decomposition. The lividity and rigidity is consistent with a time of death between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. on the 9th. Algar is unreliable due to high ambient temperature. Who was Algar? Al Gore? Isn't Al Gore dead? Is Al Gore dead? Is Al Gore dead? I need to look up, is Al Gore dead now? Al Gore. He's still alive. But that's not how they spelled. I'm sorry. Al Gore. Not algorithm. How do they spell this? Al Gore. Sensation of coldness, but most commonly refers to algor mortis, the cooling of a body after death of ambient temperature. Okay. Al Gore is no more. Open all the windows on Halloween night. I don't know if we can do that. Actually, we can't do that because it's cold. That's why we have the heat on, because it's cold here. What's the temperature, actually? It's 48 degrees. I was gonna actually, because I'm wearing leggings, but I was gonna wear like shorts or a skirt, but that was like, no, because I didn't shave. Not that you guys care, but like if you did care, I didn't want you to see my hairy legs. I'm shy about my hairy legs. Where was I? Clinical toxicology found no drugs, chemicals, or poisons in non-trace quantities. No anatomic evidence of anti-mortem illness or infection was found. All cultures returned negative for foreign microbes. Internal examination, the thorax and abdomen were opened by extending preliminary incisions in the usual Y shape. The usual intermastoid coronal scalp incision is employed for examination of the cranial cavity. I feel like I'm back in science. I feel like I'm back in science class. You can roll them up a bit. No one would see it anyway. Just a suggestion. I literally can't because they're tight. But the leg bristles breathe. I could. No, that's wasting time. I'm not gonna go find my skirt. Because I could put the skirt on, but I'm not gonna do that. All tissues, organs, and systems are expected for a person of the age, sex, and race, except where noted. I wish Jonathan was here. Jonathan would understand this. Jonathan's the nurse I had yesterday. When I was getting my colonoscopy and my endoscopy done, he was explaining, he was like, here's some anatomy lessons for you. And I just let him talk to me. I was like, okay, thank you. While he was like poking me with the catheters, I was just letting him explain to me stuff. I miss Jonathan. R.I.P. He a real one. He not dead. He not dead, but he not here. So rest in peace. Additional notes have been made with regards to possible alternative causes of death. Blood examination reveals 6.4 pints present in circulatory system. Type is AB negative. No definitive evidence of internal clots, aneurysms, or antemortem hemorrhaging. Skull normal size and shape. Examination reveals a single large fracture in the area of the frontal lobe extending upwards towards the top of the skull. Eee. He's got a large fracture. Happy Halloween, Jazz! Redeem the hydrate. Okay. I got my Gatorade. Why'd I say it like that? I don't know. Yeah. It was delicious. Thank you for the hydrate. What does that say? Single large fracture in the area of the frontal bone in the skull. In the front? Towards the top of the skull. It's like, so, like this way or like the frontal bone? Like, okay. Neck. Reveals a hairline fracture on the first cranial vertebra. Some tearing of the nuchal and anterior longitudinal ligaments observed. Examination of the interior of the larynx reveals no evidence of obstruction. Okay, so the first cervical vertebra. So where is that? Is it like here? Like, come here. Would it be like here? Like at the neck? Or is it a little bit up further? Heart. Normal size and shape. Examination of the coronary arteries reveals no thickening and minimal atheromatous plaque buildup. Minimal of it. Okay. Examination of the chambers of the heart reveals all valves in the myocardium to be healthy and free of abnormalities. Stomach examination reveals decreased stomach contained heavily digested organic material. Acidic decomposition renders further identification impossible. Knees. Examination of the cartilage of both knees reveals damage and wear consistent with mid-stage osteoarthritis. Perfect opportunity for this. For what? For what? I'm so confused. Conclusion. The cause of death was a single blunt impact to the front of the head. Evidence of additional blows or physical struggle is ambivalent and inconclusive. No further specific or reliable information was recovered from the remains to allow a further distinction to be drawn. Time of death was between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. on the 9th of July. Well, it can't be. It can't be because the last time he was seen alive was 8:55. So, what's the truth? No additional physical evidence was recovered from the body. Date of examination was the 10th at 11:15. Okay, the coroner is Dominic Sullivan. Jennifer Hayes is the coroner's assistant. And Geoff Weber is the coroner's assistant. Got it. Do they want me to do something, actually? If sufficiently, please pass the details over to the royal room. Because all I have is just this information right here. What's the website? thinkfun.com/cold case? Okay. Before I continue, I'm going to go to this website. I have to bend down. I don't know if you heard my knee pop right there. I hit my collarbone. Squat. Not you squatting me. Okay. Hold on. How many squats was it? Did it say? Was it 3, 5? Because I'm in a deep squat right now. Think fun. Think fun what? .com. You can never tell. You can never tell. Only necessary ones. Okay. I'm gonna pop this out. 5. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The internal online portal is operated by the Royal Prosecution Services. This is an organization that collects and reinvestigates cold cases and cases of wrongful conviction, allowing police forces from all over the world to submit all cases for review. You have given this web address by one of the partner forces. Please enter the case number provided to you with all other documents. Our team will then provide feedback on your theories in hopes that any connections you find may lead to conviction. I'm going to put the case number in. And then I'll see if it'll lead me somewhere. 0016 2639. Okay. Is this cheating? Ooh, this is cheating. This is cheating. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna cheat. So we really need to figure out, we need to go through all this information to figure out who killed him. That's the first one. Who killed him, who yanked his chain, and something about the church. We still don't know who killed him. Let's see. Is his apartment? Ground floor. James, this is his house. This is his house. Okay. Adjoining building shall be closed. James Foster's house. Okay. So we have the ground floor. Window open. Low fence around back garden. Clear view of the Bancroft Park. Location of the body. Ransacked cupboard. Phone. His phone was in the living room with him, but like it was across the room. No signs of disturbance on the top floor. You can see that. Oh, they got some pictures too. Okay. Is this what they want me to see? Kitchen, side cupboard, yes. Oh, hold on. Did I read the autopsy report too far? I think so. I got to the autopsy report. Oh well. Oh well. Mrs. Puff, I think I'm cheating. I mean, I was cheating a little bit, but that's okay. We can get there eventually. We can get there without cheating. So we have the stuffing. What is that? Is that chocolate? I'm hoping that's chocolate and not like a bowl of turds. Because what would you say that is? The picture's not very clear for me either. Got the stuffing and the ransacked sideboard. Item 5. Oh, hold on. It says item 3, item 2, animal. If I could read, life would be easier for me. But unfortunately, I can't read, and I just learned how. So, what is this in here? A picture of James Foster. Why is he old? Should this be in here? What did we just look through? Eight, 9, and 10. We've got the church. Oh, is this the obituary? Should we be looking at this? Yeah. Why is it just called a flyer? Because it is. It's not an obituary. It just looks like one. It just looks like... You cannot tell me this doesn't look like an obituary. So we have meet our church staff. Reverend Stuart Henderson, the vicar. Barbara Fuller, parish administrator. Harold Green, worship leader. Rip Harold. I keep wanting to push up my glasses. Next time I'll just wear my glasses. Dot Taylor. I thought this said oat at first, but cursive. Cursive is different than just regular script, I guess. Mary Duran, youth minister. John Murray, church buildings officer. Joffrey Kelly, communications admin. Kelly Harvey, coffee morning organizer. I'm sorry. Coffee morning organizer? What kind of job? How do I get that job? Does she just make coffee? I don't want to be a barista, if that's the case. Peter Tilbert, caretaker. Mark Harvey, bell ringer. I would want Mark's job, just to ring the bells. Mary Price, Sunday school leader, and Peter Bancroft, organist. He has a park named after him. Is that a coincidence? We'll find out. So there's 3 pictures of James Foster. There's James, old man James. There's John. You know what? Should I? I feel like if I do it, I'll lose it. So I'm not going to. Jason Green. See, this is what I was expecting. I got James and Jason mixed up. Jason Green and Chris Murray. Who the fuck is Chris Murray? I don't know who the fuck this kid is, but apparently he's important to the case. It's the handout? What do you mean it's the handout? Take a look in a book, reading Rainbow. I can go anywhere. Witness statement, Fuller and Foster. Okay, we have witness statements. Here we go. Barbara Fuller. Who the fuck is Barbara? Transcribed by D.C.M. Parker. I first noticed Harry's absence after lunch when Mary asked me if I'd seen him. Barbara, are you in here? Barbara. I can't see. Okay, there she is. This is Barbara. Mary is who? Mary's the Sunday teacher. She's the only black woman. She's the only black lady. What you got there? Okay. I first noticed Harry's absence after lunch when Mary asked me if I'd seen him. He was supposed to draw the raffle for her, and as it was getting on to then, we grew a bit worried. What? Since the British people make no sense. It wasn't like him to be late. As time went on, I thought Harry's bus must have been delayed. It's horrible old ratty thing that goes right round the houses, and with the road works on too, it was probably even slower. But in the end, he never showed up. Mary had to run the raffle by herself. It was fine. People seemed to enjoy it. I sort of forgot about Harry for a while with the rest of the fete. I'm going to say it's fete. Wrapping up, and then I was helping the Reverend tidy. I was just so busy and distracted. Mary had to run the Reverend home and get her kids' supper sorted and all. So she asked me to pop over to Harry's and just check he was all right. We all know where he lives. Someone usually gives him a lift back home after services or choir practice. I went over as soon as I could. I still didn't know anything was really wrong. Okay, but what time did she do that? I pulled up to the street outside and knocked on the door, but there was no reply. He sometimes doesn't hear the first time, and even if he does, it can take him a minute or two to get the door. But there was still no response, so I knocked again. Then I tried the handle and was surprised that the door was unlocked. I pushed it ajar and called out for him. There was still no reply, so I cautiously headed inside, stepping over the mail on the mat as I went. I didn't want to startle him if he was having a nap, but I was really worried he might have fallen at this point. As I came through the front door, he was right there. It was horrifying. I moved over to him and touched him, and he was bleeding heavily from his head and wasn't moving. I think I screamed. I honestly don't remember. It was all just a bit of a blur. I ran to the phone and dialed 999. They talked me through the CPR, and I just tried to do everything that they told me until the ambulance came. I stayed right by his body the whole time. I didn't even register that he'd been robbed too until the paramedics took over. There was stuff all over the place in the living room. I can't help but feel responsible. I knew he was supposed to be running the raffle. I should have left immediately to check on him when he didn't show up in time. He was such a sweet old man, but sharp in his mind despite his frailty. I don't think he ever missed a Sunday service except when he was ill. I can't imagine what sort of horrible person could have done this to him. The statement is true to the best of my knowledge. I understand. Okay, yeah. So let's pull this piece of paper back out. I want to see the fingered prints. Who was touching what and where and when. Okay. So the front door has Barbara's fingerprints on it. Correct. Oh. Downstairs cabinet. Okay, shouldn't internal doors. Did she go into she went to the house, but what internal doors was she touching? Sorry, my leg was itching. I didn't want you to think I was like scratching my coochie or whatever. Why did I say that out loud? I wasn't, but I'm just letting you know. Let's see. So, where's the front door? Front path, porch. Ah! My crown! Don't fall. Don't fall. And then it fell. Ah. What the fuck? Some deranged children are yelling trick or treat. I can't win. I can't win. Okay. I got it back on. Anyway, where were we? I'm so confused at how this layout works. Ground floor. This is the front path, right? So is this the front door? Because the door is symbolized by these. So, oh, okay. So that makes sense now. It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. Where's the paper? That's not the paper. Where's the paper? What did I do with the paper? Ah, they're over here. Downstairs, internal doors. Kitchen door. Why was she in the kitchen? If she opened the door and she saw him, why did she go in the kitchen? I came in the door, it was horrifying, I moved him over. And I don't remember, it was a blur. I ran it down 999. Is that where the phone is? No. No. Why did she go into the kitchen? I'm going to read this statement again. As I came through the door, the front door, he was right there. It was horrifying. I moved over to him and touched him. He was bleeding heavily from his head and wasn't moving. I think I screamed. I honestly don't remember. It was all a bit of a blur. I ran to the phone and dialed 999. They talked me through the CPR. I just tried to do everything they told me until the ambulance arrived. I stayed right by his body the whole time. I didn't even register that he'd been robbed until the paramedics took over. There was stuff all over the place in the living room. I can't help but feel responsible. Like, am I... It's not me. It's her. Because what was she doing in the kitchen? Remember, okay? This is the front path, right? She touches these doors. Makes sense. His body, you see the location of his body, the phone. What business does she have in the fucking kitchen? She touched the counters and the door to the kitchen. What business did Barbara have in that kitchen? She had no business in that kitchen. It's like a tiara. A tiara, a crown, does it matter? It's on my head. It's on my head. It doesn't matter. Okay. Barbara's suspicious. We can't trust Barbara. True to the best of her ability. It's all a blur, bitch. She lying. Let's get James's statement. I saw Harry bringing in the milk as I was picking up the paper. We argued about his cat. It'd been doing its business on my lawn and sharing my flower beds again. Sorry, I'm doing this because I'm wearing makeup. I'm not digging in my nose. I chased it, but the little swine was in through the back window, open as usual like a shot. Harry apologized and promised to keep a closer eye on it. Not that that's changed anything in the past. Then we went back inside. This would have been just before 9 a.m. After that, I was in my car in the living room in the front of the window. I rang the water company. The idiots have messed up the bills again. They had me on hold for ages. Eventually, they had checks. They said checks had been posted out the previous day to everyone on our street, so I sat looking out front for the postman. That's how I know no one went into or out of Harry's. The postman came at 9:45. I remember because it was just time enough to check the mail. Nothing from the water company. And still catch the 10:04 bus to Main Street. I did some shopping and wandered around a bit, then headed back home for late lunch. I did some gardening at the back after that, and it was nice and peaceful until a woman started screeching around 7 and the ambulance came soon after that. 7. Is James American? because he didn't say the time that they usually say. He said 7. It's interesting stuff here. I think James is American, so 9:45. He was out all day. James is still suspicious. He's on my list. But Barbara's more suspicious. Let's see, what do we have here? What is this? Interview by Jason. Recording begins. This is an interview one with Jason Green in relation to case number, his dad's case. It is presently 4:10 exactly on July 10th. 4:10. Past 4 exactly. 10 minutes past 4? It is presently 4:10 exactly. On July 10th. And we're at Melbury Police Station. This interview is being recorded and may be submitted as evidence in the event that charges are brought relating to this case. Mr. Green, can you confirm your full name, please, and that your solicitor is present? Okay. This is interesting. Duration. Ooh. No, not again! I need to stop looking down. This is my fault. It's my fault. Plot twist. James is... What? That's not how you spell Taiwanese. But I know what you meant. Oh, the duration's 14 minutes. Why am I slow? I was thinking, because I was like, that's not right. But it's 14 minutes, not 12. 12? 2. Can I not do math? Okay, so it's 4:10. That's the time. It's 4:10. And it's Jason Green. Yeah, he's here. And your date of birth, April 17th, 1942. An Aries? Ugh. Okay, great. So for legal purposes, I need to start by saying that this is a voluntary interview. That means you're not under arrest and you're free to leave at any time. You don't have to answer any questions put to you, but if you are involved in a court case later, it may harm your standing if you don't mention something now, which you later rely on in court. Do you understand? Yes. Mr. Green, I will state for the record that my advice for you is simply to reply no comment to all. Screw that. I want to help find the expletive who did this to him. Good to hear. So, where were you yesterday? I went fishing up to the River Dove in the Peak District. I was up there most of the day until around 6. You fish. Me too. Like 6? When I say 6, do you mean 6 a.m.? Or 6 p.m.? Are you not also... Are they not British too? Anyway, you fish? I hear there's some huge pollock up there. No, I mean pollock are saltwater fish. You wouldn't find them in fresh water. Of course, my mistake. Was anyone with you? So he knows about fishing. So he knows how to fish. Not Taiwanese? Thailandese? Someone from Tijuana? Oh, Taiwanese! Where is Tijuana at? Where is Tijuana at? Now I need to know where Tijuana is. Thank you, Darius, for distracting me once again. Tijuana. Mexico. feel right. I think he would just be Mexican. They wouldn't be Taiwanese. I'm thinking too hard about this. Anyway. Of course, my mistake. Was anyone with you? No, just me, I'm afraid. Did you see anyone else while you were there, or did anyone see you? No, not really. It was pretty quiet. I go up there to get away from it all, you know. It's a bit of a drive, but it's well worth it. Do you have anything to prove you were there? Do you have anything to prove you were there? Interesting question. I got a ticket from the machine in the car park. I think it's still in my car. That would be helpful. Do you consent to the search of your car so we can confirm it? Absolutely, yes. Go for it. Okay. Ooh, the front and the back. Thank you. Now, why did you come to your father's house today? I was coming to visit him. It's about a 3-hour drive, so I had to leave pretty early. I didn't know he was when I set off. But Melbury, sorry. It's only, what, 2 hours from Dovedale? Is that a question, Detective? I'm just thinking out loud. What do you think, Mr. Green? I suppose, but I didn't do that. I drove back home yesterday, set out this morning. Catch anything? Nope. Bit of a bust, to be honest, but at least the water was nice. Okay, look, here's some photographs showing the state we found your father's house in. Do you notice anything unusual? Oh, expletive. Well, he's been robbed, obviously. There's a lot that's normally on that sideboard that isn't in this picture. That's where he kept all the valuable stuff. Some little statuettes, things from their travel, loads of china. My mom's monogram plates, those were in her family for ages. Looks like the expletive just grabbed everything he could. Okay, thank you, Mr. Green. Did you visit your father often? I try to get up every other Sunday for lunch, yeah. I didn't always manage it, though. Work can be so stressful. Sometimes I just don't want to spend half my weekend driving. I need to look at this again. Found dead on Saturday evening. Okay. So, Monday, July 11th. Okay, what time was the... See more on page 6. Girl, what time was the thing? Homegirl, what time was the thing? She doesn't say either. Well, we're like almost halfway through with all this stuff, so. And you bet your ass if I can't figure it out, I am going to cheat and I'm just going to keep guessing. I keep hitting the heater. Sorry, I'm trying to find my place. Okay, thank you, Mr. Green. Did you visit your father often? I try to get up every other Sunday for lunch, yeah. I didn't always manage it, though. Work can be stressful. Sometimes I just don't want to spend half my weekend driving. And were you aware that your father has some things to give to you on this visit? Yeah, he mentioned that. Were those taken as well? We recovered this box from the scene. Thanks. Does some rustling. Hey, where's the watch? Watch? Yeah, he told me it was in here. He found an old watch recently in the sideboard. Said he didn't have any use for it. He said it was a really nice watch. There was a... Yes. There was no watch in there, Mr. Green. Huh? Okay, just please let me know if it turns up. Of course. So you drive, let me see, a Jeep CG, that's a J. CJ8 Scrambler? Nice. Yeah, thanks. Now, I bet a car like that could get from Dovedale to Mulberry in what? Maybe 80 minutes if you drove it hard? I didn't do that. I told you. I spent all day fishing, then I went home. I just needed a break after the week I've had at work. So how's business then, Mr. Green? Look, times have been hard for everyone lately. The value of investments can go down as well as up. Everyone knows that. It's a gamble. Some people are very happy to pat you on the back while you're making them loads of money. But as soon as one of your funds bombs, They don't want to know. They don't want to know you. That's hardly a Christian attitude, is it? You invested money for someone at the church? Not someone, the church itself. Ooh, drama. They've done very well out of me. I must have made a small fortune over the years. When Barbara first approached me, she was only looking for a better rate of return than the church would get for a small savings account at the bank. She was very cautious, only interested in ultra-safe, ethically sound investments. But it worked well, and as more money continued rolling in, she went for higher risk funds. I warned her that high risk wasn't the safest management of church funds, but that hasn't stopped her from blaming me now that her latest investments bottomed out. It cost me a lot of money, but at least I had the sense to spread the risk. I don't know how St. Mary's will make it, although Dad leaving everything to the church will probably help. Oh? So your father knows about the church's investments? You really thought you were gonna be the only one with a ticket. Not song entering the raffle. That's so funny. It's gonna be between you two, probably. We'll figure out. We'll find out. No, not for me, certainly. Barbara was most insistent I maintain client confidentiality, but given what's happened to Dad, then why did he leave everything to them? I never told him I was struggling. All I wanted to do was make him proud. Well, I guess I did a good job because he decided I didn't need his money and that he should give it to St. Mary's. The church was his life. I'm sorry again about your father, Mr. Green. Everyone we've talked to says he was a good man. Yeah, thanks. I'll miss him. I think that's all the questions we have for now. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Green. Is there anything you'd like to ask us? Is Arthur okay? I'm sorry, who's Arthur? Arthur, his cat. I want to make sure he's cared for. He's a vicious little so-and-so, but he was special to Dad. Ah, yes, the cat. I took it to West Hill Cat Rescue. He's feisty, isn't he? He tried to scratch me through the bars of the cat basket. He's being well looked after, and you'll be able to sort out custody after we finish here. This interview is concluded. I'm stopping the tape at 24 minutes past 4. Alright. So we at least know the cat's name. It's Arthur. What's this? Pay and display. Ticket on dashboard. Dovedale Car Park. 10p per hour in at 9:43 and out at 18:33. So 10p per hour. I just want to know how much he paid. 10. Is that 9 to 9? Six. It's 9 to 6. Okay, so he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. That's good to know. We can trust. What's his name? Jason? I feel like we can trust Jason. What is this? Non-emergency call log? This. Yeah, okay. Received August 1st, 1983, time 3:15 p.m. Details. Phone call received from low-pitched male voice identifying himself as Peter Tilbert. Caller advised he had seen a watch in Murray & Son pawn shop on Main Street around 1 p.m. today. Ooh. Caller claimed this watch matched the description of the one believed to be stolen from Harold Green, recently deceased, gold face with leather strap. Caller claimed to be able to identify this watch from the victim's description of it at St. Mary's Church prior to his death. Action taken. Details passed to the Detective Whitaker in relation to the case. Now, Peter Tilbert is the caretaker. He's suspicious. He's suspicious because how did he know? Why was he listening? I don't think Mr. Green was over here chit-chatting about, oh my gosh. I just saw a picture and it looked very terrifying. Feels so fitting for Halloween. So fitting. What is this? Dictaphone transcription written up. Is this pawn shop interview? This is Detective Sergeant Jacoby. It is Monday, the 1st of August at 3:45 in the afternoon. So it's 3:45. I'm out front at Murray & Son, a local pawn shop, in relation to the case. We've had a report that a watch taken from the home of the victim is presently for sale here. I'm approaching the shop now. I think maybe Peter stole it. I mean, his fingerprints aren't anywhere. We don't know. They haven't even found any unknown fingerprints. But like the fact that he knows about this because he says he talked about it at the church, I doubt it. Also, motive. I think Barbara has motive. I really do think Barbara has motive. Couldn't let him win that easily. You couldn't. Don't let him win that easily. Get your rights. Your rights to these amiibos. Where are they actually? They're somewhere. I have no idea where the amiibos are. They're here, don't worry. I got them. They're just... That's not it. I'm filling around for them. Ah, found them. Boom, bam, bing, here they are. In case you were interested in what they looked like. Lots of long like Kermit. Exactly. I'm approaching the shop now. Hello, can I help you? Hello there, I hope so. Are you the owner of the shop, John Murray? Yes. I'm Detective Sergeant Andrea Jacoby with the police. I need to ask you some questions about some of your stack. That says stock, not stack. Thief! He just came in here, waved at me, all cute like. And he stole my Gatorade out of the refrigerator. Your babies, you'll be home with them soon? Maybe. Where was I? I need to ask you some questions about your stock, not your stack. Not stack, stock. Oh, is there a problem? Just a standard investigation, sir. Do you mind if I look around a bit? Of course, go right ahead. What is this in reference to? Ah, this lovely gold watch you have here. How did you come by it? Gold watch? Which one? This one. Oh, I didn't know that was there. My son must have bought it. We work together. Whoa, hang on a second. Is that Harry's watch? Is your son around at the moment? Yes, he's in the back. Chris, come here now. Chris? That's who this dweeb Chris is. Okay. Can we trust Chris? No, we can't trust Chris. Chris looks like he's not supposed to be working at a pawn shop. Don't you have to be like 18 to be at a pawn shop anyway? I can't trust him. I can't trust this dweeb. I thought you were talking about Jax at first. She was like, your Gatorade? What if? Oh, here's Jax. You want to see him? He's in a shark costume. Jax, you want people to see you? Come here. Come here. Don't run away from me. Don't run away from me. He's here. Okay. Ah! Handsome little shark man. He is. Anyway, back to this interview. Is everything okay? Oh, hold on. Is your son around at the moment? Yes, he's in the back. Chris, come here now. What's up? Is everything okay? Am I in trouble? No, sir, but I have to ask you some questions about this watch. Oh, that's new. I just bought it on Friday. Son, that's Harry's watch. Harold Green. Thank you, sir. Please leave it to me. Chris, is it? Did you buy that watch from someone who came into the shop? Oh, God, yeah. A lady came in last week and sold it to me. I didn't know it was that guy's, only that it was a nice watch. We can make a lot of money on a watch like that. So you didn't know the person who sold it to you? No, I don't think so. She looked pretty ordinary, except, well, she was all bundled up. She had like a Christmas scarf and sunglasses and all, but I wouldn't recognize her. But I would have recognized her if I'd known her. All right, and when did she come in to make the sale? Just before we closed on Friday, so half four maybe. John, do you have any CCTV cameras? Yes. Show them the CCTV, Dad. I'll just run and get the tape for you now. That would be great, thanks. Chris, anything else you can remember about the seller? No, not really. You won't take the watch, will you? I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to confiscate it as evidence. Please don't do that. We really can't afford to lose the money. I'm sorry, but this is stolen property. It's primary evidence. It's prime evidence in this case. All right, here's the tape for you, Detective. Thank you, John. I was just telling Chris, unfortunately, I'm going to have to confiscate this watch as evidence. That's a shame. All right, I understand. Thank you, and I'm sorry about that. Please have a good day. We'll be in touch if we have need for anything else. Doorbell opening, ringing. Leaving the shop now. I've secured the watch and ending the recording. It's about 5 to 4. I think it was Barbara. Barbara is suspicious. You cannot trust Barbara. Here's a picture of the watch. It's an okay watch. I personally wouldn't wear it. I know it's a men's watch, but still. I could wear a men's watch. And this is Barbara. You cannot tell me that this doesn't look like Barbara. If I can get her. Okay. But you can't tell me this isn't Barbara. Barbara, it's her. It's her. Barbara, that thief, stole the fucking watch. Did she kill him too? I don't know, but I think she saw an opportunity. What's next? A newsletter. Freely distributed. Welcome everyone to another edition of St. Mary's Church newsletter. We hope you enjoy the beautiful weather we're set to have, and may God bless you at this wonderful time of year. The church fete. Our main event is July and our annual church fete. How do you say this word? Because I'm gonna not know how to say it, and it's gonna upset me. Fete. Did it say it? Fet? I think it's just fet. Okay. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I didn't hear it, so... Annual Church Fete open 10 till 4 on the 9th. Warm thanks to everyone who has volunteered to help already. We'll be setting up from 9 so that everything is ready to go by 10. Don't worry, you'll walk towards the exit. What do you mean? What's happening? Don't leave! Don't leave! Just because Song makes bad jokes. We all make bad jokes here. We all make bad jokes down here. I wish you could see Jax just staring at me right now. There's still time. There's still just about time if you'd like to get involved. Please remember that all raffle prize donations should be made to Barbara Fuller no later than Friday. Come along and look forward to Teddy's on the Tower. What the fuck is Teddy's on the Tower? 1.5 pounds a go. It's one. You know what? I'm not even gonna redo that. Let your teddy bear enjoy a thrilling ride to the ground in a handcrafted parachute. Then relax and enjoy the view from the top of the church tower. See Mary P on the day to sign up. Okay, that's for children. That is for children. Bet you would so you could win the raffle. Not gonna happen. Tabola? What is Tabola? 10p a ticket. Come along and win a prize. Prize donations are also still being accepted. Please see Barbara. Coconut Shy, returning after a very successful debut last year. Jeffrey will be setting up in the car park again. Wet sponge throwing. 10p a sponge. Yes, once again, Dawn has persuaded me to get back in the stocks, but it's all for good cause. I've been praying for sunshine to dry me out. Raffle is 20p a ticket. Many splendid prizes on offer. Peter has promised to donate a jar of his famous chutney, and Harry is baking one of Edith's famous fruitcakes. Fresh out the oven, delicious. Edith. Is Edith here? Is Edith dead? Edith is not here. He was supposed to bring a fruitcake. Is that why she entered the kitchen? First one was Harry's absence after lunch. Mary had seen him. He's supposed to be draw the raffle. Wasn't like that in time. The bus, horrible, road work, and slower in the day. Never showed up. Run the raffle. Forgot about Harry after a while. They forgot about Edith's famous fruitcake, right? Yep. If it's that famous, how could they forget about the fruitcake? Think about that. Fresh out the oven, delicious. Plus, much more. So come along. Everyone is welcome. Bring your family and friends. It promises to be one of the highlights of the year. Remember in your prayers, we pray for Dorothy Taylor and Peter Bancroft, who have been unwell recently. We also think of John Murray. Times have been hard for him and his son recently, so we ask God to go to bless and watch over them both. Finally, we give thanks to David Harvey, son of Kelly and Mark, who came top of his class in their summer exams. The donation box that usually sits in the foyer has been missing since the end of last month. I'm offering an amnesty for anyone to come forward and return it. God is full of compassion and forgiveness, and we all strive to follow his example. I am always available for anyone if they need to talk. On the 1st of September, we will be blessed with a visit from the Dewberry Singers. They will be performing a selection of their favorite songs in the church from 7 p.m. Entry is $2 at the door, and all money raised will be split between the church and the Dewberry Singers. I think that Chris stole the money from the box, from the church donation box. I think Barbara stole Home Slice's watch, but we still don't know who killed him. I don't think Jason did it. I just think he's an unfortunate victim. The roadworks repairs ongoing around St. Mary's continue to make parking difficult, and some have expressed concerns regarding the parking during the fete on the 9th. We have heard back from the council, and thankfully they have offered to give the church some special permits which can be used to legally park on the road just outside the church. These will be given out to our volunteers to save them having to haul their things back and forth where possible. If you're running a stall or otherwise volunteering, please park on the pavement of St. Mary's Road and immediately come into the church building to collect a permit from Barbara Fuller or Mary Duran. Mary Duran is a youth minister. Not Mary Price, not the only black lady. Mary Duran. Do we trust Mary? I don't know. Thank you for the stream to remind me it is Halloween, though. You forget, not a lot going on. I mean, we can all use some Halloween spirit, right? Right. If you would normally park in our car park and would have difficulty walking from the off-the-street parking at the Torcross Way, please contact Barbara as we may be able to spare a permit, but please be aware that they are very limited. We want to make sure that everyone can enjoy the fun on the fete. This month features not one but two craft projects for you. Mary Price has left copies of her Summer Sunshine shawl pattern at the back of the church. She received so many compliments on wearing it last month that she has decided to write it up for everyone to enjoy. Thank you, Mary. We also have a recipe for a bird cake from Jeffrey. It's an excellent project to use of those coconut shells you've been getting from his stall at the... Why does that feel like such shade? That feels like such shade. Firing squad in GTA, what are you talking about? What is happening? I'm confused. I'm confuzzled. You will need coconut shells in halves, lard, birdseed, raisins, peanuts, string. Method, make a hole. Is this important? Tie a knot, leave the lard out, room temperature, cut in pieces in a bowl, seeds, raisin, peanuts, squash them, bring the mixture in coconut shells, send in the fridge for an hour. Tree branch so the birds come flocking. Okay. So the fete starts from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Oh, there's a barbecue at 12 to 2. Sounds yummy. Bric-a-brac stalls. What is bric-a-brac? Children's craft activities all day. Coconut shy, 11 to 3. Tombola all day. Donations gratefully received. What sponge throwing? Raffle. This is a flyer for it. So, homeboy said, I don't know, maybe he has his time wrong. Volunteer sign in sheet. Mary Duran is volunteering in the raffle. Mary Price was at the Teddies. Ah, okay. She was talking about a different Mary. Oh, she was talking about Mary Price. I think that was just to throw us off, actually. John is in charge of bric-a-brac. Barbara's co-chair. Stuart's doing the sponges. Peter's doing the food stalls. Mary's doing the teddies. Dawn is doing the sponge throwing. Jeffrey's doing the coconut shy. Pete is doing the food stalls. There's two Peters? Why are there two Peters? Why are there two Peters? There's two Marys, there's two Peters, and they need to stop it. Chris Murray's also doing bric-a-brac. We need to figure out who murdered this man. Map of Mill. Oh my gosh. Okay. Northern Groceries, Murray and Sons, St. Mary's Road. Where did he live? Shelby. The X is the church location of the fete. St. Mary's Church. Where is the construction? You telling me this man couldn't walk? That you know what? He's in his 80s. He's in his 80s. He might not have been able to walk. This is the map of Mullenbury. It's a very small map. Which is good, I guess, I suppose. West District Transit. Shelby. I don't feel like reading all this. I might just cheat. Because I want to get to the other stuff. I'll show you the stuff. And then we're going to cheat. And then we're going to play the scary game. Because I want to get to that. I'm going to see if I can deduce first. But if I can't deduce, then, I'm not opposed to cheating. What is this? Dorothy Taylor. Who's Dorothy Taylor? Ah, okay. The lay minister. Got it. Got it. What is this? Event flyer, local map, bus timeline. Informal comments from Dorothy Taylor and Mary Durand are next. Written up. Okay, yeah. On the church fete was a joyous affair. It says, the church fete was a joyous affair. It was such fun watching all the little kiddies have the time of their lives. The weather was wonderful. Those dreadful roadworks didn't get in the way at all. I even bought a beautiful old pewter plate from the Murray's bric-a-brac stall. It's got quite a dent in it, but I know value when I see it. Of course, that Barbara Fuller had to ruin the day with her foul attitude. Ooh. She won my peppermint striped scarf in the raffle and didn't even have the manners to act grateful. I'm sorry. Did you say peppermint scarf? You can't really see it, but I feel like that's peppermint. I feel like it's peppermint. I worked on that scarf for weeks, and she just turned her nose up at it, as if she hadn't already soured the mood by consorting with the vicar all day. The two of them off whispering in corners. He was a bank robber back in the day, do you know? You just check your records and see. I wouldn't be surprised if the two of them took the donation box themselves. Perhaps Harry found out about their schemes and they had to silence him the old-fashioned way. It's so sad about Harry, isn't it? I've known him since we were just babes. Not a better lad in Melbury, I don't think. Yes, we'll miss him around St. Mary's. The vicar, who's the vicar? Stuart Henderson? What was Stuart doing? Stuart was in charge of the sponges. And who was in charge of the sponges too? Dawn? Do we have a Dawn? We don't have a Dawn. She must be like a random volunteer then. So maybe the vicar did kill him. I would not be surprised. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I would not be surprised. We have another informal statement right here from Mary Durand. I'm sorry, I wish there was something more I could do to help, officer, but I really didn't notice anything all day. Of course, I would have told someone if I did. Harry was such a great fellow to be around. It's hard to even comprehend that he's gone. Right? I'll go over everything I can remember and see if anything jumps out. Yesterday, I drove to Stuart's house to pick him up. The poor dear's car was in the shop. We drove to church and parked nearby in Torcross Way. Okay, so where's Stuart's house? Stuart's house to pick him up. Parked. Murray shop. It doesn't say where the vicar's house is. But they parked in this little area right here. If you can see it. It was Stuart with the sponge under the foot. Do you think? We walked in and met Barbara at, it can't have been later than 8:30. John Murray was waiting there to let us into the church. The four of us decorated for a while, but around 9, I'd say the vicar said he had to step away for a bit. Barbara and I moved over to hand out the parking permits as the volunteers began showing up. Barbara went to unlock the tower for the Teddy's event at around 9:45, but I couldn't leave the little booth until everyone had collected their permits, and it was near time to kick the fete off before John's boy Chris showed up, towing a load of bric-a-brac for his dad's stall. I almost didn't recognize him. He hasn't been in the church in years. Well, after that, I could go out and enjoy the fete until it came time for the raffle drawing with Harry. I really began to worry about Harry around lunchtime. I remembered he had mentioned that he wouldn't be there until the afternoon, which was a shame, but he's usually very punctual. What the fuck was that? I asked around a bit, but no one had seen him. He never came, so as I was heading out to take the vicar home, after cleanup, I asked Barbara to look in on him. Of course, now I know I should have gone as soon as he was late, but it was such a busy day, I'll always regret that. So I think they're trying to count the vicar as guilty. Also, we already know Chris stole the donation box. So it's Chris, Barbara, and right now we're looking to see if the vicar did it. What is this? Criminal records check. No records found for Mary Duran. James Foster's cleared. Barbara doesn't have a record, but that doesn't mean she didn't do it. It doesn't mean she didn't do it. Harold doesn't have a record. Jason doesn't have a record. Stuart Henderson. His record is crazy. Theft. Fine. £50. Theft. Prison. 6 months. Robbery. Prison. 12 months. Theft. Prison. 6 months. Robbery. Prison. 6 months. This is... I can't. How old? How fucking old are these people? I'm sorry, I'm looking at this and this is like, am I reading this wrong? Like, you tell me this looks weird or not. How old is this? Am I reading this wrong? Is this not the year? Wait, hold on. No, not that part. Is this part not the year? Am I like crazy? Am I delusional? Why do they keep letting him out? Sometimes, you can change. He's a vicar now, but I guess, he's not opposed to murder. Christopher Murray, no record. John Murray, breach of the peace. Breach the peace? The fuck? What does that mean? Fine, 150. Dorothy Taylor, contempt of court. Dorothy! Dorothy was talking mad shit about the vicar. And she's over here in contempt of court. She had to pay £30. Not £30. What is it, pounds? Yeah, £30. I can't. Dorothy, she's talking mad shit. I kind of stand Dorothy, not gonna lie. What is this? Reverend Stuart Henderson. Okay. This is 27. Interview. Okay, this is interview 1 with Stuart Henderson in relation to the case number. It is 4:15, and we're at Mulberry Police Station. This interview is being recorded and may be submitted as evidence in the event that charges are brought in relation to this case. Sorry, my back is hurting because I've been standing. Mr. Henderson, can you confirm your full name and your solicitor is present? Stuart George Henderson, he's sitting next to me, yes. And your date of birth? The 14th of March in 1937. '37. Where? Ain't no fucking way this man looks like this when Harold looks like this. Explain. I was reading it the right way then. I'm shook. I'm shook. That's too old. He's older than my grandma. Okay, great. We have some legal stuff to get out of the way first, so this is a voluntary interview. That means you're not under arrest, and you're free to leave at any time. You don't have to answer any questions put to you, but if you are involved in a court case later, it may harm your standing if you don't mention something now, which you later rely on in court. Do you understand? Yes, I understand, but I want to help, of course. That's wonderful. Now we realize you're a vicar. But we prefer to keep things relaxing here where we can. What do you prefer, Stuart? Stu? Oh, I'm the same with my parishioners. Stuart will be fine. Okay, so how did you know Mr. Green? He was an old friend. He and his late wife, Edith. Edith, that's his wife. I was wondering who the fuck Edith was and where she got this fruitcake from. I've been coming to St. Mary's for years. Can you count for your whereabouts on July the 9th? Absolutely. I was at the church fete for, well, the whole day, right up until the evening when Mary drove me home, after we tidied up, of course. I don't believe that. I don't. My hair. We did have a report that you stepped away for a bit before the fete started. Can you confirm what you were doing during that time? That's a bit tricky. A few weeks ago, our donation box at the church went missing. We put out a call for its return. No questions asked. Well, the night before the fete, I received a note asking to meet me in my office before the fete started. This person had a lot of guilt weighing on them about the donation box. I met them and we spoke at some length, and I'm happy to report that the donation box was returned with all of the contributions still inside. I see, in this mystery person, could you possibly verify their identity so we can confirm your whereabouts? Watch and be like, I can't because that's between me and the Lord. No, that's what I meant about it being tricky. I have a responsibility to my parishioners. This is the law. Sir, this is the law. When it comes to the law, you have to report things. I do not care. You have to report it to the law, sir. This is not your wife. You can't just be like, sorry, I can't tell you. God said so. Nigga, I'm pissed off now. This is why I hate the church. I'm afraid I can't speak to the identity of this person, but I can verify that I spoke to them for a little less than an hour Saturday morning, the only time I was away from the fete all day. That's awfully convenient. Alright, well, can you think of any reason someone would target Mr. Green? No, he was the sweetest old man. Everyone loved Harry. Well, unless there was an incident a few weeks ago to do with his watch. Go on. He submitted a watch to Barbara as a prize for the raffle. Did he? Because his son just said that watch was his and not for the church. Some old thing he found in his sideboard cupboard. She mentioned it to me as she was a bit concerned that Harry might not know its true value, but didn't want him giving away something too expensive for a church raffle. So I took a look. It certainly looked valuable, but I'm no eye for these sorts of things. So the next day I took it to the Murray and Son. Murray and Son? Oh, the pawn shop just up the way? John and Chris run it, so I figured they'd be able to appraise it. Let me know what it's worth, Well, John looked at it for about a minute, then handed it back, said it's a real deal. At least 16 carat, worth about 3,000 pounds. Oh, wow. Did you tell anyone about this? I didn't know. It's important that people know they can talk to me in confidence, but I heard Harry telling a whole group of people about services the next Sunday after I'd given it back and explained it to him. They got a laugh out of that. So you weren't tempted to hold on to it? Heavens no. Why would you even think that? We ran a background check on you, Stuart. Just standard procedure, based on the rumor we heard. You were quite prolific back in the day, weren't you? You got nicked for stealing 5 times. All spent by now. But we still see them when we run a name internally. Stuart? Chair scraping on floor. Now hold on, Stuart. Hold on. I'm sure you can see how this looks, especially now we know this isn't your first time in the police interview. Looking for a thief with violent tendencies. We know the victim. I never injured anyone. Look, I'm not the person anymore. I'm simply not. I regret that wicked things I've done every day, but I would never harm anyone, much less one of my own parishioners. Stuart, you have every right to walk out that door, Stuart, you do. Your solicitor will tell you that. But if we have more questions to put to you, and we can't get answers from you willingly, we will have to consider placing you under arrest, and I'm sure that's something you'd rather avoid. So take a deep breath and have a think, okay? Please don't tell anyone. I've worked for years to build up their trust. They wouldn't understand. Well, Stuart, you wouldn't have anything to worry about, but it would go a long way if you could tell us who you were with that morning. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Can you give us something, Stuart? Perhaps we could take a look around your office, see if we can find anything else that corroborates your story? Yes, alright, that'd be fine. Alright then, was there anything else that you can remember from the day of the fete? Anything off? Perhaps someone left early? No, nothing like that. The whole fete ran like clockwork, even smoother than previous years. The weather was perfect, nothing really stood out. Right, I think that's everything. Listen, if you think of any other information, Stuart, do phone us immediately, okay? Thank you. Okay, I will. And thank you for your cooperation, okay? That's everything. I'm stopping the tape at 4:33. So I think we can kind of rule out Stuart, even though he's still a bit suspicious. Stuart, if you have some time, meet before the fete begins on Saturday. Please meet me at your office at 9. It's about the donation box. I'm going to check this handwriting to the sign-up sheet. I have like all of this strewn across my desk. I found something. It's John Murray's handwriting. This is John Murray's handwriting. John Murray stole the donation box. Okay. So we know that. Ooh. I hit the hot thingy again. So we have our answer to who stole the donation. It was either Chris or John. I still think it's Chris. I think that John knows that Chris stole it. No, because John has the key to get into the place because he's the dude. He's that guy. Church building officer. Yeah, he's security. So he could easily get in and out and just steal it. So yeah, John stole it. Barbara pawned the watch. Or she killed him. Kinsley family fruitcake. Why is this? Don't forget to sprinkle with icing, sugar, and cool. Love, Steve. That does not say love, Steve. I don't know who Steve is. Okay, this is a recipe. I'm guessing this was on the kitchen. Did Jason do it? Because he's the only one whose fingerprints are around. I don't know why we have a recipe for this. Handwritten cake recipe. And then we have the handwritten insurance. I don't know what this means. Antique pewter, I was missing, presumed stolen. Oh. Giraffe statuettes, antique teacups, ship in a bottle. That's what's been stolen. I don't know. Okay, guys. Well, we've gone through all the information. Who do you think, gasp, a clue, who do you think killed Home Slice? What fell? Something fell. Oh, well. Thank you for the Candy Jill tax skill. Candy Jill tax is absolutely nothing except for I just technology more. Thank you. The heater? You think the heater did it? All of them? I don't know about that. Our options are Mary Durand, James Foster, Barbara Fuller, Jason Green, Stuart Henderson, Chris Murray, John Murray, or Dorothy Taylor? We know James is innocent. Do we? Let's try James. He's innocent. James is innocent. You owe James an apology? I do owe James an apology. You guys want to know who did it? You guys want to know who killed him? Chris. Chris Murray was so young at the time that he was likely overlooked by the original investigators. Mary Duran confirms that Chris didn't show up to the fete until almost 10, and evidence shows that Harry was killed between a little before 9 a.m. and 9:46 a.m., since he had already started preheating the oven for his fruitcake. Furthermore, Dot Taylor testifies that she picked up a pewter plate at the Murray stall at the fete, and the pawn shop photograph shows another pewter plate monogrammed with a K, first letter of Harry's wife's maiden name. The insurance report also notes these plates were missing from the house. It had to be one of the Murrays, since John was occupied setting up the fete at the time. It seems likely that Chris is the culprit, but there are still some outstanding questions. Next, who stole Harold's green watch? Barbara. Barbara did it. I was right. You told y'all it was Chris. I don't believe you. I don't believe you said it was Chris at all. It seems the original investigators did know that Barbara's fingerprints were present in the kitchen, even though she expressly claimed that she never entered the room. I told you. I saw and I was like, hold on. Why the fuck was she in the kitchen? She received Dorothy Taylor's striped scarf at the raffle and wore it to hide her face when selling the watch in the Murray's pawn shop about a month later. Now there's only one question left. Who stole the church donation box? And it was John Murray. John's handwriting on the volunteer sign-in sheet perfectly matches with the handwriting on the note to Stuart about the donation box. With all 3 questions answered, you collected enough evidence to reopen the case. We'll be in touch if the leads to any new developments. Several months later. Oh my god, there's a whole thing. There's a whole thing here. I need to, oh my gosh. My legs. Let me put all this away, and then I'm going to sit down and I'm going to read this. And then we'll go and we'll set up the scary game. Because we're already, what? 2 hours in? We're already 2 hours in? But I'll read it. I'll read it while I'm putting stuff away. Dear Detective, I write to you from the Royal Prosecution Service. It is with great pleasure that I inform you that your theory yielded enough evidence to reopen the case of Harold Green's murder in 1983. When we questioned Chris Murray about the new evidence, he confessed to the murder as it follows in the transcript below. His father, John Murray, has unfortunately passed on since the crime took place, but Chris was able to confirm his dad's involvement in the donation box's robbery. Dad never knew what I'd done, but in a way he was responsible for my decision to do it. When he admitted to me a few nights before the fete that he was the one who'd stolen the donation box, I knew I had to do something to save Murray and Son. That's the front of the box. Oh, that's what fell. Okay. Let me just put that in there. My nose itches. The pawn shop was his life, both of our lives. You can kind of see the mic. I'm so sorry about that. I'm sorry. That's where this what is this called? A whiteboard. It goes right here usually, and I don't know how to put it back up there. But yeah, this is it. The pawn shop was his life, both of our lives. I had heard from him that Harold Green had a beautiful old watch that he found in his sideboard, and I reckoned there were loads of other valuable goods in here as well. Since I knew Mr. Green was wild about the church as my dad, I figured he'd be there to help set up with the big fit. I snuck in the back window to his house that morning, just planning to nick a few things, when the old man himself comes strolling through the door from the kitchen. I'd already turned the sideboard upside down looking for the watch, so there was no way to explain what I was up to. I was so startled and scared, I grabbed the nearest thing, that metal plate you lot caught me off with, and slammed him. Didn't even check to see what damage I had done, just threw the plate in with the rest of the stuff I'd already nicked and ran straight to the Fete. I left Nolanbury a few years later. Murray and Son had shut down by that time, and it was so hard being around the place where I'd always known I did that horrible thing. It's a bit of a relief you finally found it out, honestly. Mr. Green was a nice old man. He didn't deserve what I did to him. He sure didn't. Oh, is the raffle closed? After we do this, we will do the raffle. On the raffle that only 2 of you entered. As for Barbara Fuller, she's quite old now, but still seemed to remember. Actually, how... I might do it like this. Move this over. Ah! Should I move this here? Like this. How is that? Oh, you don't need to see this. Is this good? Is this better? Oh, I can turn this on. Can't really see it. What if I do it like this? Bring it like halfway. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. As far as Barbara Fuller, she's quite old now, but still seemed to remember the involvement in the theft of the watch once we'd shown her a lot of the evidence we had. I was just so worried about the church finances, and I felt guilty after some of the investments I tried went bad. I would never have done it if not for the mess at the church. I checked in on Harry, and of course I called the police once I found his body, but there were a few minutes there when I just couldn't be cooped up alone with his body. I wandered into the kitchen, and I saw the watch he'd submitted for the raffle a few weeks ago. I remembered him saying it was worth near 3,000 quid. I don't know what came over me, and I just snatched it up and dropped it in my pocket. It was more trouble than it was worth in the end, but it did help me get part of the church's debts paid off. I'd like to think Harry would have wanted me to have it if he knew the mess I'd put St. Mary's in. An excellent job, detective. You really have a knack for this. If you'd ever want to help us solve another case, head to thinkfun.com to check out what other open cases we have. Sincerely yours, Sophia Miller, Royal Prosecution Service Administrator. And we did that. Okay, let me get this set up. Bottoms up. And then webcam. Or is that too much? Or should I go over here? Where is the background anyway? Is this good? Is this good right here for me? I feel like it's good. Okay. So we get a little kitty cat, and the objective of the game, I'm pretty sure, this game is called Order 13. And the objective of the game is to make money for our little kitty cat. This is a horror game, by the way. So I'm a big weenie. I'm a big weenie, and it's gonna scare me. We're in Agile. What happened? Chris admitted that he did it, and he was like, "Yeah, I deserve whatever's coming to me." And Barbara was like, "And I'd do it again." No, she didn't say that. She said that she did it, and she did it because she needed money to pay off money. She needed money to pay off her bad investments. That's what she said. So yeah. Horror game? Yeah, it's the horror game. Let's choose the cat's Bat cat. Wizard cat. Oh, it's got a little hat. And a little top hat. Pirate cat. Cool cat. Cat. Bunny cat. Rain cat. Weird cat. Oh! I said that we would do the raffle. Pick a winner. Hold on, did it say? Darius, you won! Yay, Darius! You won! Woo! Ooh. Okay. Well, it is Halloween. I kind of want my cat to be fancy. Cat appearance. I can change my... Can I have a Siamese cat? Can I change... Okay. Why does my cat have scars? You did just put fear into his heart. You succeeded. Oh. Cat, sit down. I'm trying to look at you. Stop making biscuits. Siamese cat. With an eye patch? Yes. What should I name my Siamese cat? Congrats, Darius. Yeah, congrats, Darius. Sagwa. You guys remember that show, Sagwa? I remember Sagwa. New game. Hold on. Options. Controls. Boo. It's WASD. Oh my god. What is left control? What is it? Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared already. Peak Performers, you talk about that show at least once every couple months. That says peak reference, not performance. The settings have scared me. Yes, they're intimidating. I love Sagwa. To be fair, you rigged it anyway. Did you, though? Constructing work environment. Your daily quota to reach is $75. Click anywhere to continue. I don't think I'll do it. Complete quota, then go to bed. I hate this job. Pack stuff, screw this warehouse, keep cat happy. Don't leave the sticker alone for anyone for long or else. P.S. Food and toys will help. Okay. Oh? Where's the music coming from? Hold on. Can you guys... Okay, yeah, you can. I'm trying to make sure you guys hear the audio. Since I won, you don't do horror games. Bye! You're so ready for that backfire and then you won anyway. I don't do horror games anyway. He's had enough for one day. Oh, what's this? Door? Do we live in this truck? Ew, what? What is the definition of infinity? Infinity? Do the same essence insanity. Do the same shit every day, expecting things to change. Yeah, truck life, not truck life. No, we smoke. What is this? A trophy. What is this trophy for? Screen ship order. Use this pile. Grab. Wish there's a tutorial. Add protection before clothing. Screen. Welcome to your first day at Jollybox Co. Be sure to check the posters for instructions and have a working day. Oh, okay, thank you. Order. Print order. Gather item. Pack it. Ship it. The Jollybox Co. wishes you happy working day. Certificates. I can get certificates. Sagwa, my baby. Cat first and pet your cat, of course. Why wouldn't I pet Sagwa? That's my cat. I got 2 achievements already. Look at me go. Oh? Okay. I'm so confused. Okay, first tape and then sticker. I guess I'll log. Actually, I didn't finish reading these notes. There's a crouch button, right? There we go. Drawings. What does that say? Do not write the precious stickies. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm so... Okay, I have to uncrouch. That's good to know. Okay, so first we print... I can shop? Oh. I've got $20. Flashlight, scanner... Drag. Purchase an item from the shop. I'm white? That's crazy work. Never been a white man a day in my life. How do I put this away? That's the pause menu. How do I... Back. I guess I'm just gonna have this flashlight out here. Print order. Please hang up your ticket before printing more. Milk fulfillment pack, $27. Enter code at object pickup WHC104. Where do I do that at? At the what? Warehouse location. Enter code. Oh. Let's see if I remember that. W what? Oh. Okay. I don't remember the code. WCC4? A skateboard! How do I use this? What was the code? Was that it? I don't remember the code at all. How do people play these games? How do I run? Oh! Figured it out. Now I'm out of breath. Can I put this flashlight down? Oh! I did it. WHC104. And then it's L and then a space. Okay, is here. Here. What the fuck? I heard a voice. I did not like that. I'm scared. I'm gonna cry. I don't like it. I literally felt a chill. Okay, so what do I need to do? Gather item packet. How do I put this shit down there? Box. If you don't get the fuck in. How the hell do I put this in here? You know what? Can I change the direction that it's going in? How do I put you in here? Oh, there you go. Okay. And then... Oh, hold on. First tape. Get the flat. Get the flat. Put that there. Oh, I have to drag it. Okay. And then get the... Oh, I placed it wrong. I'm sorry. Shit. What do you mean protection? I 100% got the protection. I put the... Did I need more protection in there? I don't like this dragging. W H F1. So I need to do 1, 2 on the bottom, and then a space on the tops. Not the tops. On the what side of that? Left. Right. The right. Where's my flashlight? Where are we going? F1. That's G. Where are we going? I forgot already. We need to go back. I'm so sorry. I literally don't remember where we're supposed to do. 6. I think they're gonna make me go around because there's something blocking. Why the fuck is this here and that also? Whose bodies are these? Ooh. I heard something. Why is this warehouse so big? That's 7, 6. Here we go. So, was it this? Oh! Why did that scare me? I don't think my cat Sagwa's gonna have a good life. Sagwa, I'm sorry, girl. But the way I'm getting so scared about the body. Sagwa got hunky? Maybe. I'm just gonna put that there. In the box. Okay, put it in the box. Yes. Get the flap. In the flap. Put the box over here. I'm doing this so deliciously. I figured it out. I figured it out, guys. What? Does it go here? I'm so confused. You know what? It's not my business. Ship order. Ship 1 box without mistakes. Look at me go. I'm so proud of myself. Okay. Print order. Which one is this one? $27. V1? That's gonna be so far away. And then I gotta remember this pattern? No. Okay. V104. Pattern. Do. V104. I'm not gonna make it, guys. What is this? That's an O. Where's my flashlight? How the fuck do I get this flashlight back out here? Can't see shit. We're going V. Ugh. What is this? That's a oh! Ah! No! What does this mean? What's wrong with my cat? Ugh. I'm so scared. Oh my god. Kitty, I'm coming. I'm coming. I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm trying. Where the fuck oh. There you are. Hi. I'm gonna buy you something real soon. Don't worry, girl. I got you. I'm not at my quota yet. My fucking god. Well, my darling needs something, so... What is a basement certificate? Gives you access to basement 1 containing high value items. Orders available the following day. Cat food. Cheap cat food. I'm gonna give her some regular cat food. What the fuck you mean? Oh my god. I don't got shit. I fucked up. I fucked up. Well, guess it's game over. H1 7 little okay. H1 7. This music is terrifying when you're out here. Where the fuck is the letter H? I don't fuck with that pitter patter. H17. No! She died of sadness. My heart. I'm tearing up. Oh my god, I'm sad. No. My cat died. We're gonna restart the day. I'm gonna ignore the scary noises. We're not gonna buy a flashlight because I don't even know how to get the fucking flashlight. I don't know how to use it. But I've figured out how to do it now. Girl, why are you here?
Tragic.
Ooh. That scared me. Print order. Okay, here we go. C104 rocket ship. Out, here we go. Out onto the floor. Two, 3, 4. They want us to do a rocket ship. Fragile. Oh, is it this? Oh, like, what the fuck am I supposed to be taking here? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Don't do it. Don't do that. I have a cat to take care of. Please. Not me just throwing it. Hey. Okay, get the tape. Got that. Just gonna do that. I'm gonna put you there. Ship the order. Made $27 for you, little Sagwa. Who the fuck? Oh, it's Sagwa. I was like, that cat looked weird. I'm trying to put the thing on the thing. Let me put the thing on the thing! My gosh. Golly gee. F106 Dude. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm always expecting something to just jump out at me. HG, and I have to go around because it's a 06. Oh, why did my screen do that? Didn't like that one bit. This is E. This is F. What was it? Was it this? Or is it this? Or is it this? Or am I completely wrong? I thought it was this. But I might be wrong. Well, back out there. On the road again. It's not that far. Oh, didn't like that. Didn't like that noise. Keep that to yourself. Okay, it was this way. It was this way and then down. Okay. Where am I going? F16, okay. Okay. I don't even remember the pattern. Is it this? Stop with the noises. Am I at the wrong one? I'm so I feel like I'm doing it right. Oh. Come on. Is this wrong? Bro. My cat's gonna die. My cat's gonna die. I don't need those noises. I don't. L. This is aggravating. I'm gonna have to buy some cheap cat food. I'm so sorry, Precious. Okay. L. No, that not the top right. That's left. It's top left, beloved. Okay. I didn't like that. Fucking finally. No. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I don't subscribe to that noise. You can keep it. Packing peanuts. The box in the box. My cat's gonna die from sadness, all because oh! Hi! All because I can't remember shit. We're gonna be on day 1 for forever. And I'm so sorry. Okay. V104. It's all on the right. It's do. Okay. Would you like to play?
No, I'm alright.
But Sagwa needs to eat. She needs to be happy, and I don't think I can make her happy. I'm not a good owner for Sagwa.
I'm good.
I want Oreo. I don't like the noises that are happening in my ears. Are you gonna eat all the Oreos?
I'll try not to.
I didn't want the Oreo like this, so I'm gonna put this over here. She's gonna die from sadness, and it's gonna be all my fault. I don't even remember the pattern, because this man distracted me with Oreos. Was it this? I did it. Sagwa, I'm coming. Wait for me, love. She's about to die. Every time. I don't deserve a crown. I can't keep Sagwa happy. Honestly, I'm surprised my jewels haven't fallen off yet. Usually they have. A true hoard. It really is. It really is. I'm gonna give it one more go, and if I can't, then we're gonna switch it over and we're gonna make this Oreo thingamabob. Oh, I caught it. I caught it. Okay. I'm gonna try one more again. I believe in me. Do you believe in me? I believe in me. Okay, Sagwa, where are you at? Girl, get off of my computer. Print order. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully I remember this. Trying to remember the pattern. Ooh. Don't like that. No thank you. Did not need you breathing. Is it this? I did it. Sagwa, I'll do it yet, girl. I'll do it yet. Sagwa's taking matters in her own paws. She should, honestly, at this point. What is this? Taylor's Food Service? Okay, cool. Okay. Ah! I like this music. This music's nice. Ship it. Okay. Print the order. She has at least 4 lives left. She's only got 1 after this. F106. Do. Okay. F1. Do. I don't think I remember the pattern. I think I fucked up already. I'm trying to remember it, and it's losing itself. I can't believe I remembered that. I'm not gonna let that noise distract me from the goal. Is to at least complete day 1. I don't need to feel accomplished in anything else, as long as I complete day 1, and I feel like that's all that really matters, is that Sagwa lived 1 good day. Okay, oh, she's changed positions. Oh. Okay. Have we gotten this far yet? I mean, we have. Oh. We haven't gotten past the 3rd order, which is like V1 4. Okay. Do. Okay. Yay! We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this yet. For Sagwa. W. U. V. What's a pattern? I don't remember the pattern. I keep doing it. No. I keep doing this to Sagwa. Girl, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting the patterns. I need to make it to day 1 at least. Seven? No, it's not a 7. What is that? It's in the middle. T-U-V. Is this 4? It's 3. I don't care for that bird noise. I did not care for that bird noise. You can keep that. You can keep that to yourself. Okay. Oh, I didn't put this in here yet. Oh my Can you please be in there? Thank you. Girl, we're gonna do this yet. Gonna do this yet, girl. Just hold on. Hold on, love. Oh. I did it! I can go to bed! Hold on, I wanna shop. Gotta make sure she eats. I'm gonna try to get as far as I can in day 2, but after that, if I can't, you guys know. How the fuck do I go to sleep? Do you want to clock out and sleep? You can do more orders as long as your cat stays alive. Girl, I don't give a fuck. Survived day 1! Woo! I made $81. Not a quota being $85. Did I just waste $20? I did. I wasted $20. That's okay. Where is she? Sagwa! Sorry, my brain literally like turned off. H107 dude. H1. We have to go around. Yeah, I will step on that dead body actually. H105. Is it this? H107. Is it this? No. 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 I fucked up. Sagwa will not survive the night. What does the scanner do? Oh, I can get some running shoes. Oh, I can't get shit right now, but I could get some running shoes eventually. Scanner allows you to scan 1 ticket. What? What does that mean? Anyway. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. Oh. What the fuck?! And that's the game. We're done. We're done with that. Continue? No. Quit. Quit, yeah. Okay. I'm going to move back here. How did I have this set up before? Like this, I think. I think it was like that, yeah. Yeah. Let's see, Spotify. I'm gonna play music. I don't know if you can see it while we do this. This is what we're gonna do for the rest of the night. If you remember the very first Halloween stream I did, we made a spooky haunted house. I'm gonna do this one right now. How are we supposed to go? Ah, okay. This is an example. Remove pre-made icing from pit. Knead, massage icing for 1 to 2 minutes before icing. Room temperature and make it more adhesive. Cut the icing tip, remove cap. It's not ready for assembly. Separate individual panels by gently breaking along snap lines. Icing writer instructions carefully. Cut the end of I need to knead this for 1 to 2 minutes. Make it room temperature. I feel like it will be done by the time the song's over. If I just sit on it. I'm sure my body heat will make it warm enough. For the scissors. Do you guys dream? And if you do dream, do you like your dreams? Lately, I've been having nightmares. No! It's already broken. No one likes to say anyway. See, it's broken already. I bought it broken apparently. I'm trying to like get it. I'm directionally challenged. What is this even supposed to be? It's like a crypt. Oh, they're fences. Okay, I'm having ideas. I probably won't use these, but I might. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna glue this back together. Then I'm gonna have it like with the purple and maybe the orange. And I'm gonna have like the ghost popping out of it. Then I'm gonna like color in this and like draw a skeleton, maybe. So it looks like he's coming out of it too. Maybe I don't know. Oh my god. It all burst out. Babe, can you bring me like a butter knife? Did you not hear the pop? He looked at me like, don't roll your eyes at me. Aren't you nice? Thank you. Did you see what happened? Burst out on the side. So it didn't do what I wanted it to do. That's okay. Mistakes happen. Let's see if the ghost will go here. I want it to come out. Watch this burst on you too. Need to cut it more probably. Oh, it's a Christmas song. You guys are gonna be like, no. Oh, this is terrible. This is like 2 years ago. This hurts my fingers. I hate this. I'm never doing this again. It's like, it's not staying. Easy building icing my ass. Like, look at this. It looks so bad. I can't, bro. I might just throw this whole thing away and call it a stream. This is so difficult. It's already came out broken, and then the thing popped. This hurts my hand. I'm gonna cry. This is my skeleton. You make my ghost fall, I'm gonna be pissed. My ghost fell! Fuck this. That was gross. This was a bust. But I thank you for joining me. I just think it's disgusting. These are good. It's been real, guys. I don't know if I'll do another face cam stream, but we'll see. These aren't bad. These aren't bad. Just so stupid I used to be. Hope you always believe. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me this stream. I really appreciate it. It's been real. I hope you guys have fun with me while we did this. I don't know if anyone else is going to be on this late streaming, but they might be. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, Fumalina's on. Fumalina's on. Let's go raid them. They're doing a charity stream right now, too. So I'm going to... What are they playing? I have no idea what this is. Is this Peak? Is this the new Peak or something? Or are they drawing? I have no idea. But we're going to stretch and hydrate off stream. I will. We're going to rate. If you could copy and paste the rating message into Lena's chat, I would so much appreciate it. Once again, thank you guys so much for joining me for stream. It's been real. It's been fun. Maybe I'll do another Facecam stream in the future. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll become a Facecam streamer. Who's to say? I doubt it, though. I doubt it. But with all that said, thank you guys again for being here. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Well, actually, it's night. Hope you have a nice rest of your night, week, month, year, and life. Happy Halloween once again, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye!